From San Lorena in downtown Fresno, welcome to the CIF Central Section Division I Boys Basketball Final, the finale of the 2 days between the St. Joseph's Knights and the Clovis West Golden Eagles. Clovis West, the number 1 seed. The record, outstanding record this year, Mark, and then St. Joseph's 25-6, 14-0 in the Mountain League along the coast. And we don't have a lot of stats. We do have some stats on St. Joseph's. Julius Price, number 1, averages about 12.4 points per game, 5.3 assists, 82% from the free throw line. Luis Marin, 12.5 points, 3.6 assists. Will Kuykendall, 50% shooter. But the main guy, number 24, Town Yesifo, this guy has a wow factor. 28.6 points per game, 64% shooter, primarily inside. 857 points, 6'5" sophomore wing, Tounde, Tounde. And, 10.9 rebounds per game, 3 assists, 4 steals, 69% from the foul line for him. Hamilton, 9.5 rebounds. Marin, 4.3 rebounds, and 40% on threes for Price. They defeated BCHS, Bakersfield Christian, 92-60. Lost to Sierra Canyon this year, 71-65. They defeated Galena from Reno in the tournament, 91-30. Olympia from Florida, 77-76. Beat Lompoc, 113-42, but in the playoffs, they beat San Joaquin Memorial 65-63. That was a close one. And Bakersfield Christian 85-62. Now, as far as the Golden Eagles are concerned, they're like the girls that kind of make it a yearly ritual playing in the final here. They beat Mission Prep 59-41, Mission Prep from San Luis Obispo, and Stockdale from Bakersfield 92-66. They clobbered the Mustangs to make it here tonight, Clovis West Golden Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, and Clovis West is such a power. I mean, just like the girls who just won their Division I title, we just saw that. And the Clovis West, and I guess we're going to have the national anthem.
Yes, we will stand for the national anthem.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today. High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Okay. Clovis West this year with a record of 29-2, 9-1 in the track. Talked about St. Joseph's, the Knights, at 25-6 and 14-0. Clovis West beat El Camino of Sacramento 84-60 during the regular season. They defeated Sacramento 98-61, so they can score. Jones of Florida 90-55. Lost to Clovis North 68-66, their only loss in the track, and beat Clovis North 64-51. As I mentioned, defeating Mission Prep from San Luis Obispo and Stockdale from Bakersfield in the playoffs. So the esteemed Lance Wahlberg, the man for Clovis West, he's had a great program here. And he coached them at one time, left, did some coaching, in the NBA, came back to Clovis West.
That's
He's always been a winning coach.
Oh, absolutely.
He knows how to get the players. and coach them.
Well, you got to have the players. I mean, that goes without saying. And they had a heck of a season with those players, only losing twice, just like the girls. I mean, one lost more than the girls. I mean, that's Clovis West, though.
Yes. They're known for basketball, girls and boys basketball.
Yeah.
And for many years.
Absolutely.
So this is the finale. We should have the most people in attendance of any game the last 2 days here at Sun Arena, because we have people here in the upper section. For most of the time we have, of course, people in the bottom section second, but not in the upper deck. Now we have some people in the upper deck on the far end, on the other side of the scoreboard. And, of course, underneath us and to the left and right. As I was walking up here after coming from the media room, somebody goes, "Oh, you're a part of the media?" I said, "Yeah, most of the time I am." Saw the basketball.
They didn't say, "Aren't you Mark Heffernan? I know that voice from anywhere."
Most of the people here don't really know me. They're from Fresno. I haven't been here for 3 years. Even though I do things in the area, I don't see people in education, the athletic directors and coaches. But I did meet the wonderful doctor who you would see on the court all the time. I met her and her husband.
There you go.
And then I met another woman who's a teacher in the Fresno area. And her son has a Fresno State Bulldog sweatshirt, so I go, right on. The Clovis West to our right, St. Joseph's to our left. You see the Clovis West cheerleaders doing double time here tonight to our right with their fans. And St. Joe's from Santa Maria, a little bit farther away. That's a little bit of a clip from Santa Maria to here. But Aurora Grande, they drove that far and they won.
That's true. The only team that couldn't drive up was Desert. They had a forfeit. And that was because because of the rain out there.
How did Tantsby make it through yesterday?
I don't know. Maybe they came the day before or something. That would have been probably the smart thing to do if they could have.
Well, what's with this? They got a little thing going when they are introduced. A little shaking, a little grooving.
Why not? It's the Division I championship. It doesn't get any better than this.
Now, do you think they come up with that on their own, or do you think a dance teacher comes out there?
I don't know. Maybe they hired, Janet Jackson coming out of retirement or something.
That's one of my favorites, Janet Jackson. All right.
Would you have preferred Janet Jackson instead of Rihanna at the Super Bowl?
Me?
Yeah.
Janet Jackson.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would have, too. I would. Rihanna, I'm not a Rihanna fan,
You're not?
No, not really.
I thought you were.
No. Oh, yeah, right. Me, a guy who likes, Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin?
Right.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I like Whitney Houston, so I'm a guy like...
Oh, Whitney, now there you go.
Classic rock,
she had a great voice.
I also like a lot of dance music. Rihanna, I maybe like 3 of her songs, and she sang...
I don't even know her songs.
Well, like I said, I was grooving a little bit, during halftime of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What's with the everybody with the white suits on? Is that like a COVID thing or space? I mean, during her presentation at the Super Bowl.
I don't know.
All those fireworks and everything, the fire and whole thing, and all those 150-pound dancers and everything. I was trying to put together some of those moves. Now, I'd say about 75% I did okay with.
Really?
But,
do you have any pictures? Do you have any video?
No, you don't want that.
Why not?
I had shorts on without a T-shirt. It was very warm in my place, so,
Okay, gotcha.
Nobody's taking any pictures of me. Anyway, a good matchup between the Knights and the Golden Eagles here. And, last year they were in the Open Division, both teams. That's when Exeter Christian won the Division I title. And this year the Open Division team's back in D1, so it made it more difficult for the other schools to, win a championship.
Well, you know what? I was looking over St. Joseph's information here, and, they are a very good program.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, listen to this. Like you said, they had an overall record of 25-6 this year. Last year, they were 27-4, and they haven't lost in their league in 2 years. That's a pretty solid program on paper, at least.
My brother's been to their school. Used to do a lot of real estate work in Santa Maria. So it's an older school, but a nice neighborhood. So like Garces and Notre Dame and Sherman Oaks and Crespi and Encino. Did a game there once from the opposite side of the press box, second row. St. Joseph's off glass, good.
Yep.
St. Joe's. St. Joe's in the dark uniforms with green. Clovis West in white, maroon, gold. I do have a maroon hoodie.
Do you really?
And maroon socks that match.
Interesting.
Not wearing them today, of course. Going away. St. Joe's has a big team. They got some size.
Yeah,
Mark.
they do.
Good coaching. As you said, an excellent program. They've been good for many years. Very good football program, too.
Caden Hamilton, he's 6'9", and they also have Abdul Bear, he's also 6'9".
On the basket, Larice Marin had her first basket, number 2, a 6'6" senior guard for St. Joe's. Talonday is 24. 6'6" wing. Of course, he plays anywhere. There's a floater with a roll.
Wow. Nice one.
I want Cooper Villay to score a lot of points, so I can say Cooper. 4-2, Knights over the Golden Eagles. Right corner 3, open, in and out.
Heartbreak.
Clovis West looks like a gutty, smaller team compared to St. Joseph's as far as size is concerned. Open 3, top of the key.
Oh.
Tied for the rebound. Tunde Yoseful, number 24.
Short
Good shot by Luis. There's the guy in the middle. 6'2", St. Joseph's from Santa Maria. Clovis West, typical Vance Wahlberg. You probably have about 4 guards in the lineup and 1 forward. Well, not a small team, though. You look at them.
Yeah.
You got to play small ball.
Small, yeah, you have to. I mean, I would assume they have good speed to go with it.
There he is, wide open 3. Missed it. Townday. Controlling the boards, Mark, a lot of size. It's a problem.
Yeah. Good
8-2. We're again on the offensive glass, St. Joseph's.
Yeah, he's a big boy. 6'9", 240.
That's Caden Hamilton, right?
Yep.
Number 35. There he is.
That's right.
Right there on defense.
He's a senior. I wonder where he's going to go next.
Cal State Bakersfield.
Is he really?
I'm just kidding.
You wish. Come on now.
I was being
He's going to go to Fresno State.
I was being facetious.
Fresno State, baby.
Good job. Oh, he missed. A miss by Will Kuykendall.
Oh, nice little ball handling there.
He felt the pressure come from behind. Missed a layup. Nice trap by St. Joe's. Another top of the key 3. It's good. Cooper. Billy. He's 6'4", Cooper. Doesn't look that tall. 8-5. Give and go. Basket. St. Joseph's. Up and down the court. Up and down the court, the Knights. 10-5 over the Golden Eagles. A little bit of a weave there. That's Wahlberg style. Zach Shahan is number 10 for Clovis West.
Double team.
Nice trap. Here we go.
Oh. Keep it alive.
Tap the ball, throw the ball in the back court. The ball stripped. It'll be out to the Knights.
Good start for the Knights here. Up by 5. And but, you know, Clovis West is such a power, and they've had so much experience under Coach Vance Wahlberg. You know, there's a long way to go.
Marshall Sanders, number 3. Number 4, DJ Stickman, check in for Clovis West. A small team that's going to press the entire game. Move the basketball.
Wow, that's
create havoc.
Pretty good at breaking that press.
Yes.
You have to hand it to him.
Tight defense. Go around him.
What happened?
He missed a dunk.
Oh, my goodness.
Julius, number 1, tried to dunk it. Hit the front of the rim. If I went up, it'd be about midway through the net.
Should have just laid it up. I mean, you know.
He knew you were here.
Try to get too cute there.
Highlights, man. Channel 47.
Oh, yeah.
Channel 30 Fresno.
Yeah, but you want to be hot dogging when everything's on the line tonight.
The news station tonight, 11 o'clock news. Oh, what's happening at Selland Arena? Strong drive by Townday Yusufo, 24. And foul going to the rack. It was not an offensive foul. He tried to veer off to the right. 6'5", sophomore wing for St. Joseph's. Hard to handle, man. Athletic. A lot of points. Rolls it in.
You know, I think their numbers, I think St. Joseph's numbers are more readable on the front than they are on the back. What do you think? Well, maybe not. I don't know. It depends.
I don't know much of a difference. You know, I was talking to a doctor about some of the uniforms.
Yeah.
And I mentioned Liberty, the school that I do, and I mentioned McFarland. I said, they're horrendous to read. for an announcer who's up high.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
If you're down
yeah,
there
if
like
you're by the
guy.
table, yeah, that's no
I was telling
problem.
where you and I were.
Yeah.
And I said, Doctor, I do Liberty girls. I've never seen a uniform. They've never worn that uniform before. But I'm normally on the court.
Right.
And that's tough. You've got to have more contrast. And I don't know why nobody checks it out. I've seen a lot of bad situations in football. 12-5 in favor of the Knights. That's not her forte. I just thought I'd mention it, which I always do. I missed 3 top of the key. And then, like I told you, I knew all the Liberty girls. I didn't know them by the numbers. I just know the Liberty girls by the mannerisms of their faces.
Right.
Offensive foul.
Oh.
He was out of control.
Wow.
Town Day. Good call, Mark. He was out of control that time.
Yeah, he was.
Pull up for the J. Pull up for the J.
Other than that, though, St. Joseph's been really,
they're aggressive.
Good play so far.
They're very aggressive.
They're up by 7.
And they came out to play today, and you have to against Clovis West.
That's right.
Especially here in the Fresno area.
Yeah, and they're playing in their own backyard. I mean, they're playing Clovis West in their own backyard. So
Clovis West is a giant killer, man. It's just like in girls basketball. They sit on the throne. Hard to knock them off. Nice driving basket by number 3, Marshall Sanders.
That's how you do it.
5'11" junior guard. I like when guys can use either hand to make layups, left hand or right hand. And you have to be able to do that to be a good player. 12-7. St. Joseph's. Pull up Jay. Short.
Oh,
rebound by Will Cockville. He misses both.
The last couple of possessions on their side of the court, St. Joseph's has had trouble finishing.
Yes.
And, that's going to catch up with them if they keep doing that.
Sometimes we all have trouble finishing. So it looked like a block by Town Day and company. Little pressure on the backcourt by Clovis West. Their quickness against.
Nice feed, and he blows it.
It's a jam, Mark.
Again.
What's it all about? Come on, man.
Boy, that's a 4-point swing right there, man. I mean, what are you trying to do, man? Why don't you just drop it in there? Don't get too cute.
Without your hand with a basket, then the steal for Clovis West. You're right about that. Let's make the 2 points. Nice rebound for the Golden Eagles. Right wing 3. Yes, that's what they do.
Wow, that's big.
That's what they do, Mark.
Yeah. Boy, that
Jackson Young.
That dunk that went awry, I mean, that's causing all sorts of havoc now for this St. Joseph squad.
12-12, and Clovis West going to try to slow them down a little bit, St. Joe's.
Clovis West is too good of a team to, not to take advantage of turnovers.
Very well coached. Good rebounding team. Nice job by DJ Stickman. Now the steal. Talented, you see that? Like defensive back.
I know.
6'5", reaching out. He can fly, man.
Exactly. Boy.
This guy's pretty good.
Price.
Price to the basket.
Nice. That's a nice little weave there, in and out.
Julius Price missed a dunk earlier, and the last one was missed by Yesifo. So Price is 2, Yesifo 24. They both have kind of missed dunks in the game. I mean, they could jump over the rim, but they're kind of far away. 14-12 Knights.
They're holding it for the last shot here of the quarter.
Will they try 3 or 2, do you think?
Whatever it comes open, he's got to do something here. He's going to drive. Well, he's going to kick it out. They better do something. 3 seconds. You got to put up a shot here. Pretty soon here. At the buzzer.
Zach Shahan.
Talk about a finish.
14-14 after 1. On the NFHS Network, we are high school.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo.
You saying I did?
14-14 as we enter the second quarter here in the boys Division I Championship Central Section from San Marino and Fresno. And the doctor, she was shooting off, what was she shooting off? Those T-shirts, something like that?
Yeah.
With a gun, okay.
Yeah.
Met her in the media
I tried
center.
to wave her down, but I guess we're too far up.
Yeah, we're quite a ways up. Doctor of Education. I do meet some people in high places once in a while.
Really? Well, who's the most famous person you've ever met, Mark?
You.
No, come on now. Other than me.
Well, I talked to John Wooden.
Did you
I
really?
never met him
Wow.
in person. I interviewed him
Oh, you
years
did?
ago.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
I kind of said hi, a little short interview with Chick Hearn.
Chick Hearn.
I met Shaq in Bakersfield when he used to come to Bakersfield.
Were you talking to him?
He recorded something for a radio station I was working at. COVID kind of gave me the heads up thing. And I saw Shaq in Inglewood, down there in Southern Cal at their training camp on a media day years ago.
Wow.
20 years ago or so.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
There you go.
Well, I had an interview and sat next to Frank Gifford.
Who?
Frank Gifford.
Oh, Frank Gifford, the late Frank Gifford.
Yeah, the football player.
Yeah.
Former media
Announcer,
person.
yeah.
Very nice guy.
Yeah.
He was doing some kind of a fundraiser.
He's married
in
to,
Bakersfield.
what was the lady's name he was married to?
Kathy.
Kathy
Lee.
Yeah, there you go.
She's still alive, looking good.
Yeah.
So
Kathy
Frank
Lee.
Gifford, really nice man.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you see on TV. Great guy. He was doing some kind of a fundraiser.
I believe he was the second host of Monday Night Football
You're
after
right.
Keith Jackson.
Nice basket and one. Whoa, Nelly! Whoa, Nelly!
Keith Jackson, yeah, he was a legend, man.
From the Pacific Northwest.
On a cold autumn morning, how he
himself.
talked, really folksy.
Yeah, very folksy. I'm really not very folksy myself. I'm just not a folksy type of guy. Well, I do like rodeo.
Do you really? Well, the Clovis Rodeo is coming up.
Okay, I'm not going to be in it.
I think it's going to be like the 104th or something edition.
You should see me on a horse.
Oh,
It's been a while since I've been riding, so
Really?
yeah, kind of embarrassing. Jumper, top of the key, it's good.
Oh, nice. It's tied up once again. This is going to be a barn burner, I think.
Isaac Martinez with 3 for Clovis
I
West.
can see this going into overtime. Maybe.
Why not? Jolene does not want to go into
Oh,
overtime.
nice move. Did you see that?
Love it.
Spin move. Boy.
Great pass.
Blows
Another
the
miss.
lip. Oh, no tie-up, huh? Oh, short again.
Yosefo missed. 24,
How
knocks
many
it away.
chances do they get?
Talonday almost picked up a foul there. Number 24. Of course, even bigger than him is 35, Caden Hamilton, 6'9", senior. Talonday is a 6'6", wing. Almost had a foul from behind.
Oh,
Good
he
block.
was waiting for it.
Hamilton with the
Man.
left hand knocks it out of bounds.
Wow, that dude.
Get it out of my way. This is my territory.
He was waiting for it.
Oh, by the way, they were doing
He's a beast.
They were doing an interview when I went through the media room, and I guess there was guys on the outside that were supposed to guard it. I just walked right through them. They didn't. The guy looks at me, and I walk through, and they're doing an interview, and somebody was saying, "Oh, we faced a lot of adversity this year." And I told somebody, I heard that from 3 or 4 coaches today. Why does everybody use the same term all the time?
Breakaway. Now that's a dunk.
How much adversity do you face when you're 30-1 and you beat most of your teams by 40 or 50 points? That's like a kind of a phrase, A J from the other
wow,
side,
with
good.
the hand in his face.
Right on.
I mean, that's great focus right there.
Jackson Young, number 1, with another trifecta. 2019 Clovis West over St. Joe's. Cross court. Take away from Hamilton. Double team.
Wow.
That'll be a jump ball type of thing.
I like it. I love it.
No, that's the second. As a third interview today I've heard where the people talked about, breaking through adversity. Now, the other 2 teams, they're like 17-15. And, it depends on how you describe adversity. But what I'm trying to say is that I hear the same stuff all the time. It's just like you talk to coaches or players after a game, they say, we worked hard, that's why we won the title. A lot of teams work hard. They don't have the talent or the coaching to win. It's not always about working hard. That's the same phrase, like it's very redundant to me. Because, I'm an audio guy, so I hear a lot of stuff. It's like, come up with something else once in a while.
Well, yeah, but you know what? In that last game we did,
they act like they didn't like me coming in during the interview.
look at what happened. Look, Sierra's supposed to be the big favorite, and they lost that game, and they had a pretty good roster,
Well, Sierra did not win that game because they didn't play hard, number 1.
That's true.
They didn't play like they were competing to win.
Right.
That's number 1. but they played a team that was on top of their game. Kingsburg played an A-plus game. Sierra
They really did.
C-minus.
They played out of their minds.
Situation where one team overachieves, the other team underachieves. Basket by Talendale and Deep. So you have a combination there. And you're right. They didn't have the talent. Unfortunately, you didn't see the talent. I saw the talent in the game I did earlier this year, but you didn't see it today. I didn't see it today. That happens in one game. But I don't see normally top seeds play that poorly. I've done a lot of games over the years. They get beat. They don't normally play that poorly.
You know, and especially these games, Mark. I mean, this is not obviously a series of games. This is one game. So, who would win in a 7-game series? You know, that kind of situation.
Well, like I said, Sierra is a dominant team. They play in a weaker league, though. Kingsburg plays more competitive teams in their league. That has something to do with it. A lot of their games are closer. 3-point try right wing is short. 21-20 game in favor of the Knights. And like I said, Sierra scored a lot of points in some of their games against, really weak teams. Winning by 50-60. There's something to that. They're maybe more battle-tested,
The strength of your schedule is always going to be a big factor.
Maybe more battle-tested. But Kingsburg is playing their best ball right now. Maybe Sierra is not. Like you said, one game.
Oh,
Talendale
with that?
As Hamilton knocked it away from behind. They say it's off him. He's going, what's up with that? Come on now.
What was that all about?
Where's Coach Campbell when I need him? He's always working the referees. And he never gets a tee. That's because he's the winningest coach in Central Section history. Coach CC. He's a very nice man, by the way.
Who?
Coach Campbell of the, girls' coach. Very nice guy.
Yeah.
He demands a lot of his players, but he's not, some ogre or anything like that. Basket number 5.
He's not like a Bobby Knight or anything like that.
Oh, no, not at all. Titus Kajavi. The parents will not stand for it. He's very firm in what he believes, but he gets girls to play hard for him. He doesn't really believe in individual accomplishments. That's why you don't normally see a player on the team with a big scoring average. It's about balance. He demands a lot, but he loves his girls. He's been coaching for a long time. Doing something right for all these years. I think a coach has to be tough, and a coach has to be respected by his players. I don't really believe in players, Mark, being friends with a coach. It would be difficult if you want to bench somebody, and play to somebody else. I think some coaches try to be friends with their players. And deep, basket by Hamilton, Caden Hamilton.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise them to be a friend so much as more of a mentor or
some guys probably
or a teacher, that kind of relationship.
In pros, you get
That's the way it should be, at least in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
In these settings, high school situations.
We're going to see a dunk here.
Can he do it?
No.
Oh, he lays it out. He played safe this time.
He hurt you. Wants to be conservative, man.
3-point lead now for St. Joseph.
Turnover,
they get the ball back.
Turnover by Clovis West. That was Price with the ball, number 2.
Oh.
In deep.
They got it.
Another basket. Clovis West, Menson with the basket. Clovis West is not guarding 5 minutes from 5 feet into the basket.
And they're down by 5 now.
Giving up some cheap buckets recently. 3-point try off the rim, rebound of Clovis West. The size is a problem when you're trying to play the half court inside the paint area. They don't allow that. It's a Kobe move from the past.
Whoa.
Totally out of control, man.
Oh, they're going to say it's off of St. Joseph.
See Jackson Young give a head fake for Clovis West, and the guy kind of bounced into him. He thought he'd get a foul. The referee didn't call it. Man, they faked and leaned forward. That's what he did. He didn't get a foul called. He thought he was going to get 3 free throws. Kobe used to do it all the time. They don't allow that much in the NBA. Harden and Kobe did it very well.
Traveling.
27-22 Knights over the Golden Eagles. And St. Joseph's basketball. A lot of turnovers for Clovis West recently in the game. 23 comes back in. Michael Espinoza, 5'11 sophomore guard. Everybody on their team is like between 5'10 and 6'2. Clovis West. They're small and they're quick. But they have to shoot well. They have to create turnovers. They go with a lot in size. Another inside basket.
That's patience right there. I mean, waiting for your man to jump. And he scores on the putback.
NFHS Network, we are high school. 29-22 game, 2:35 to play in the second quarter here from Central Arena in downtown Fresno. This is the finale, the boys Central Section Division I Championship. St. Joseph's from Santa Maria, 29, and Clovis West from Fresno, 22. And the Golden Eagles have been kind of slopping in the last couple of possessions. They have to play cleaner basketball against a larger St. Joseph's team. Look at the difference in size in most of the matchups. It's a lot, and we're up high. Quickness is their key, and not throwing the ball away like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of turnovers lately, forced by the bigger opponent, St. Joe's. As you know, basketball is a game of matchups, not so much records.
Exactly.
Hamilton reaching over P for the rebound, kicks it back out. Those are missed by Marin for them. Comes from the right side. The guy guarding him's got 8 inches shorter.
Speed
Basket.
Around the opponent there. Can't even
Town
keep up with him.
Yes, a foul. Mark, your favorite guy, 6'5" sophomore. No, he's my favorite guy. Your favorite guy is Hamilton, 35 for St. Joe's. We got to pick out some favorite guys for Clovis West. See what's happening here. On the weave. That's what happens when you have size.
Yeah.
Espinoza
Kind of
in the paint.
Yeah.
Tries to pass it and throws it away. Big guy came over there to challenge him, a guy about 6'5". Clovis West has to shoot well from three-point range from the perimeter. Not going to get a lot of buckets at the rim. Too much size there. Unless you get them into foul trouble. Down 31-22. Small ball against size.
Right now, size is winning.
Small ball can beat size, but you got to shoot really well and create turnovers. Nice trap.
Full team right there.
Hamilton, nice cross court. Blocking. Years ago, Garces beat San Joaquin Memorial in the Division IV Boys Championship. I did it at Cal State Bakersfield. And the two Lopez brothers were playing for San Joaquin. And Garces beat them.
What's that?
Garces beat San Joaquin that year.
Okay.
And, you know, two guys, 7-footers. Garces had three-point shooters, whipped the ball around, and they beat him. Garces didn't have anybody playing in the NBA. Both Lopez brothers did.
Now that was
still playing
on a three-point shot, wasn't it?
I think so. Should be 3.
Yeah.
Yep, 3.
Wow.
For Townday Yusufo.
9-point lead now for St. Joseph. It's not
Townday.
trending the way that Vance Wahlberg wants it to trend.
Yusufo rolls it in.
He sure does.
He's going to score. That's what he is. He's a scorer. But he also averages over 10 rebounds a game. Nice stroke, huh? Isn't he awful good for a sophomore?
He also averages almost 4 steals a game, too.
Look how smooth he is. Made all 3, Mark.
12-point lead, yeah. Not too good for the home team here.
That kid's just a sophomore, man. The poise, the talent.
Under a minute.
Nice passing deep. But they alter the shot.
Yeah, it does. The height.
Jackson Young missed it because he had 2 guys around him that were between 6'5" and 6'9". Makes a difference. Afraid of the block. The fear factor. I know you like that program. I used to watch it, the Fear Factor.
No,
backdoor. Look at the reverse.
Careful, actually.
And a basket by Hamilton. Cleaning it up. 6'9" center. Caden Hamilton for St. Joseph's. 36-22. Up by 14. Man, it was 14-14 after 1.
Yep.
They scored a lot here in the second quarter.
Second quarter has been huge for St. Joseph.
Wow.
And they've been really aggressive, and definitely the height is a big advantage right now.
Well scored. Close West by 14 in this quarter. 2 seconds left. No foul?
You going to call a foul?
I don't know. I'm looking. Maybe.
Yeah, I think they will.
Yeah, it's not the NBA. They actually call fouls with less than 2 seconds to play here in high school ball, and it really was a foul. A couple free throws for Clovis West.
So with a foul with what, 2 seconds left, 1 second left?
Yeah, if they put that time on it.
0.2 of a second.
0.2. I think Sanders is at the free throw line shooting 2 for Clovis West. You know, it's tough shooting free throws when you're in a game and nobody else is standing on the line to your left or right.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're so used to having people standing next to you, but now they're going to put some people out there.
Remember in the Clovis West girls game when 4 of the girls came over and were talking to Coach C during free throw shooting? It was 2 free throws. I don't normally see that. And they miss the first one. I don't really think that should be allowed. That's sort of like a free timeout. Well, I know. I don't make the rules. He made 1. Sanders. Out of the half, St. Joseph 36, Clovis West 23. Boys Central Section Division I basketball final from Selland Arena on the NFHS Network. We are high school.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
My kid heard that solo!
You see what I did?
Yeah!
Come on! What's wrong with
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today. High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today. High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
From downtown Fresno, Solid Arena, 36-23 Knights over the Golden Eagles out of the half in the boys Central Second Division I basketball final. Markey says, raise it up, man. Raise up the level. Now we can hear each other. So, Mark, it was a 14-14 game after one, and then St. Joe's came alive in the second quarter. A lot of size, big size advantage for them over Clovis West. Clovis West, as I said, small ball approach. They got to shoot threes well. They got to handle the ball well. But the problem with them is that they can't get shots inside against St. Joe's. They're either blocked or they're altered. And then the other thing is that St. Joe's gets inside against them and gets offensive rebounds. So the size in this game has really proved to be an advantage for St. Joe's in the second quarter. We don't know what kind of adjustments that Vance Wahlberg made at half for Clovis West.
Yeah, it really depends also if this trend continues here in the second half because, they can't. I mean, Clovis West can't make any shots inside, or they're having difficulty because of the presence of, like, let's say, Caden Hamilton in the paint. This guy is 6'9", 240. He's just a beast inside there, and so the question is, or the possibility remains though. Actually, if Clovis West starts hitting those threes in the second half, that could be the difference. And the coach for St. Joseph, Tom Mott, it'd be interesting to be a fly.
Thank you.
Yeah, a fly on the wall, listening to what he had to tell his team in the halftime.
I hate flies.
Speech.
I like to swat them.
If I was him, I'd say, look, you're leading by 13, but this is you're playing against a legend. You're playing against a legendary program. You're playing them in their own backyard. So don't underestimate them in the second half. Continue what you're doing, but don't make any mistakes. Don't turn the ball over, and we can do this.
And, then don't take the foot off the pedal if you're Clovis West, and they won't because they're down by 13 here, but that's not, something they can't come back from. But they have to shoot the threes well and create some turnovers, and they can do that. But it wasn't a very good performance by them in the second quarter, but that's what basketball is. You have your ups and your downs. So CLW will have to pick up a pace, defensive intensity here in the second half. See what happens. Nice off glass.
There you go.
Basket.
That's what you got to do. Yeah.
Real quickly. 36-25. And the St. Joseph's player will have to tie his shoes. Man, so we stop again because the guy has to tie his shoes.
Got to do it, man. It's a safety issue.
Okay. St. Joseph's brings ball in. Black and green unis. Moving right to left here in the second half at Sullivan Arena in downtown Fresno.
Oh.
City Incorporated 1885.
There's a mistake right there.
No layup.
2 mistakes now.
Marshall Sanders.
Trying to do too much.
Here's the man, Marshall Sanders. No relation to Colonel Sanders. Maybe, though.
And they're within 9 now.
There's a 27, little give and go. Off his knee, out of bounds. Turnover against St. Joe's.
Wow. See?
Yeah, like you said.
It's a whole new ball game in the second half.
Yeah, things can change very quickly in 1 minute.
So what was a 13-point lead is now shrunk to only 9.
Just like that. Sanders, the ball off. Nice move. DJ. A foul or a travel? Reset
I think
the
it was
clock.
A foul.
Said reset the clock.
Oh.
Out of bounds to Clovis West. Don't really know what was going on that play. Didn't really see it. Adrian Messi, number 11 in the game. High off glass and miss.
There it is. There's the height.
Sanders trying to throw it over taller players. 9-point lead, St. Joe's. No travel. Did he keep his pivot foot? I guess he did.
Jump ball
situation, yeah.
Well, they ganged up on him on that one.
Nice defense by Jackson Young, number 1 for Clovis West. Wahlberg standing up. Acts like he wants to play. Well, Coach Mott, St. Joseph's and Santa Maria. 3-point try left corner. Yeah.
Whoa, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And I was talking about Clovis West heading their threes. If St. Joseph starts hitting him, well, watch out. That could be double trouble now.
St. Joseph can score, so they're used to scoring a lot of points. A little weave, and the three is short. Hamilton with the rebound.
Yeah,
big guy.
He just tears it away from the opponent's hands.
35.
He's got that
Big
strength.
Hamilton. Keeps the ball up high. Great drive.
Whoa, on the left hand drive to the basket. Off the backboard.
Yes. Price, back-to-back layups.
14-point lead now.
Number 1 for the Knights.
Now they've increased their lead to 14.
Good defense by Townday. Pull-up J in the paint, off the rim. Hamilton with a rebound.
Yeah, they're controlling the boards now, too.
To Yesifo. Left baseline shot missed. Hamilton going after it. Retrieved by Clovis West, one of the guards, 41-27. Jackson Young, number 1. Baseline left. Kicks it back out. 3-point try right wing is short. Another strong rebound by Mr. Hamilton.
Yeah, he just dominates. I mean, nobody can challenge him right now in the paint.
Not at all.
And that's going to be a problem going forward. Because they got to somehow, they can't be shooting Jays all the time.
Well, Shahan guard him to 6'3", and Hamilton 6'9".
Somehow they got to bring Hamilton out, don't you think? Out of the lane somehow, draw him out.
That's such a big mismatch, though. You have to bring him away.
Right.
Showing their speed there, and a basket over Clovis West. Simmons with the basket. 41-29 Knights over the Golden Eagles, and Knights basketball. Darian Mensah will bring it in, number 21 for the Knights from Santa Maria. Luis Moran, number 2. Right wing. A steal.
Oh. Off to
Sanders,
the races.
And the basket. Coast to coast. Marshall Sanders is stealing the basket.
That was a good shot, too, because when he was driving for the lane, he knew that the opponent was there, and he kind of like hit the ball for a second, used his body, and then threw it up with the right hand off the glass.
Guard play is so important. It's paramount when you play for Clovis West.
Wow.
Big guy dominating and one.
Yeah, he sounded like a Shaq in there.
Yeah.
He's almost as tall as Shaq.
Yeah, close. Caden Hamilton.
You got to love it. I love the big men.
Well, like I said, there's
the big men in basketball.
Still a need for the big man in basketball to win championships. That was about 4 rebounds here in the second half. Big time shot, foul from behind, foul on the shoulder. So they put it in. Now he's at the foul line. Caden Hamilton, the 35. Got it. The old conventional 3-point basket. Like what I said, basket. Not basket, but basket.
If you said something like that, I'd ask if you were feeling well or, you know.
I'm not really. So, back to a 13-point lead for St. Joe's over the Golden Eagles. They kind of got it right back. Clovis West was cutting it down. Nice move. Missed shot and a couple of free throws coming up for Clovis West. Number 5, Titus Kajavi. Khajavi, 6'3" junior, going to the free throw line shooting 2. By the way, 3 personals on Yusufo.
Uh-oh.
I saw it up there. 3 on number 24. 1 team foul apiece for each here in the second half.
You know what they ought to try to do is try to somehow get some fouls on Hamilton. You know, if you were Clovis West, trying to get him in foul trouble, get him out of the game any way you can.
Right.
You know, maybe you ought to just drive, fearless into the lane and right toward him and see what happens. I don't know. Try to draw a foul from him.
Of course, if I was our coach, I would take out Yosefo right now. But he's not. It's 4:25 to play in the third. You have a 13-point lead. If the game was tighter, I would keep him in. But I'm not the coach.
It was tied at the end of 1, but that was a while ago.
So Sounders back in number 3 for Clovis West. And number 0, Isaac Martinez, 5'11" senior guard. A lot of the players in Clovis West are not that talented individually, but they play within the team. If you look at them, it's a team framework. Like I said, don't really have the wow factor, but they do. Nice shot. As a team, they do. Sanders!
11-point lead now.
Big second half for Sanders. Marshall Sanders, guard. That's on 11 points. 4 minutes to play in the third. A lot of time for the Golden Eagles. Look at that pass.
There's Hamilton now. They try to get it to him, and it's off his hands.
Good job by number 10, Zach, to knock it away.
They ought to try to double team him now. I would.
But I would throw it higher to Hamilton. A little high lob higher than him. He's guarded by a guy at 6'3".
Oh, tried a little alley-oop there, and it goes in anyway on the putback.
Yusufo got it this time. Yusufo! So I'll start saying that now, get into the rhythm. Missed a shot, got his own rebound, put it in. 3-point try.
Throws in. Gets the roll.
Jackson Young.
That helps. It's down to 10.
He has 3 trays in the game, Jackson Young, for Clovis West, number 1. 10-point game.
Oh.
Underneath.
How easy is that?
Yeah. Luis Marin. Luis! Timeouts. On the NFHS Network, we are high school. .320 to play in the third quarter here from Sun Arena downtown Fresno in the finale. The most people we've had over the last 2 days as far as fans. 48-36 Knights over the Golden Eagles, 12-point lead. And after one quarter, it was a 14-14 game. Then 36-23 at the half, so a very good second quarter for St. Joseph's. And it kind of maintained here in the third quarter over Clovis West. Now, Jackson Young has 3 trays for Clovis West, so he has 9 points. Marshall Sanders has come up big here in the third quarter. Marshall about 11 points overall. Nobody else really standing out. And, of course, Caden Hamilton has been big time. 6'9" senior center for St. Joseph's. Kind of cleaning up the boards, but the big players, of course, is Talonday Yusufo. Double digits for St. Joseph's. And it gets, maybe 6 from Julius Price, number 1, 4 from Luis Moran. But the key guys are Hamilton and Yusufo so far.
Right, oh yeah, definitely Hamilton.
Well, they're kind of dominant players. Hard to guard one-on-one because of their size and athleticism. High off the glass and a foul, I believe.
There you go. Is that Hamilton's first?
No, I was on Luis.
Oh, okay.
Marin, his first. Number 2 was there. Marin. But Sanders has had a strong second half, Marshall Sanders. He's been the best player for the Golden Eagles. They're aggressive driving to the hole. He makes some big-time shots. Had a steal in the basket, and he made 1 out of 2 there. But he's playing very well. He needs help. 48-37 in favor of St. Joseph's. A lot of time left in the game. Yusufo to Hamilton.
Oh, a little reverse, yeah.
Easy, baby.
Man, that is too easy. That's like taking candy from a baby.
Some babies is tough, man.
Oh, really? Baby Huey, is that what you're talking about? Or Big Baby?
Great drive. And 1. Sanders again. Sanders, a 5'11 junior, is playing like a star here in the second half. Quick drive to the basket, kept it away from the big guys, was fouled. He has stood out for his team. He has a wow factor to me for his team in the second half. Got to make some of those free throws, but I don't have too many things negative to say about him. He stepped up for his team, Clovis West. Kind of a riding foul there. Jace Kellogg. Man says, a foul by number 20, Jace Kellogg. No relation to Jace Nixon of Liberty. 50-49.
Oh, a little some contact there underneath the basket with Hamilton.
Kajabi with the foul, number 5. 6'3" guy trying to guard one with 6'9". Yusufo.
Trying to get into Hamilton, and I bet you anything.
Steps back for the 3. He's got it.
Oh, man, that's deadly. That is a deadly shot right there, man.
Down to Yusufo. Doing his Kobe routine. Little step back.
Yes,
one. Love it. Well, Talonday come alive here in the second half, showing his repertoire. Sanders down by 14, a little reverse.
Oh,
Sanders.
That's a nice one. Really good.
Some great plays in the second half, Sanders.
Good body control, I'll tell you that, boy. Coordination.
Very good player.
Still down by 12 is Clovis.
And he got the
ball goes out of bounds.
Big turnover against St. Joseph's. The pass went one way and the play went another way. Everything went awry for them. 1:55 to play in the third quarter. Yusufo checks out of the game for St. Joseph's. Give him a little breather here late in the third. He has 3 fouls.
Still got Hamilton in there, though.
Caden Hamilton, 35. Sanders got speed. He was out of control, but I think he was fouled.
You know, I don't know how closely the refs are watching, like, you know, Hamilton in the key there. I mean, 3 seconds. I mean, it seems like it's a little longer than 3 seconds sometimes.
They don't watch that much. They really don't.
They should.
Hardly ever.
I mean, they're certainly calling the travel calls.
Yeah, those are
they should at least check that, too.
They're more obvious travel calls.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, you know, if they're going to watch the travels, they got to watch for 3-point or 3 second violations.
I think they watch the ball a lot more and, you know, some of the screens, things like that. more than 3 seconds.
Something,
right.
a little scuff mark in the floor there or something.
Yeah, maybe I should clean it up. Oops. Titus back in. Kajabi, number 5 for Clovis West. Golden Eagles ball. Down by only 12. Up and under. Shot missed by DJ Stickman. Come the Knights. 1:30 left here in the third quarter from Santa Marina. They're up by 12.
There's Hamilton.
Hamilton. Little fake. I guess it was fouled.
Now, how good is Hamilton at the free throw line? Do you have that?
No, 67% from the field, but I don't have any free throws. Probably not that high if I don't have it. Because I just kind of check out the guys that are the top 3 in their team. Caden Hamilton shooting 2 for St. Joseph's.
Wasn't that a Broadway show, Hamilton?
Yep. Now, do you think he's a good free throw shooter by watching his first one?
I don't know.
That's
a very small sample size, though.
Well, his rhythm was off.
Let's see what he does in the second one. Then we can make a bit of an analysis, I guess.
There he goes.
Okay, there you go. At least 50%.
He showed me.
13-point lead now for the Knights.
He's done a good job today, Hamilton and Yesifo for St. Joseph's. 54-41 St. Joe's.
Oh, all
wide
alone.
open
Easy.
at the basket. Man.
Being at the right place at the right time.
I'm still trying to do that. Come back the other way with a roll. Back to back. Layups for each team. 56-43 in favor of St. Joseph's. 1 minute to play. Martinez showing those handles.
Wow.
Backdoor was kicked.
Kick ball, I think.
Reset the clock. I'll say it again. Reset the clock. Sanders took a blow, and he's back into the game number 3 for Clovis West. Golden Eagles basketball. On the weave. Young kicks it. Nice drive by number 4, DJ Stickman. Misses. God, missed a chippy that time.
Wow, that's
went
huge.
In and out. Hamilton with the rebound, of course. Caden controlling those boards for St. Joseph's. He is the man in the middle. He is chairman of the board. Nice defense by Young. Picks up a foul.
Before the shot.
He was very intense, man. We'll keep it here with 16.3 seconds left in the third quarter. 56-43 Knights over the Golden Eagles. I like the aggressive defense of Jackson Young, but right in front of the referee picked up a foul. It's not a big deal. 14 fouls for each. So they're down by 13, so you have to pick up guys quicker.
Yeah, you do.
Not a bad foul.
But I think they ought to try to. I know they've been having a hard time getting inside because of Hamilton, but they gotta make a better effort. I think because okay, yeah, he may swat down a few, but you could get him into foul trouble, and at the same time, you stop the clock, you get to the line, you make your free throws, you chip away.
You're right. You're thinking of trying to get those guys in the foul trouble, like Hamilton or Yesifo. Good strategy. 13 points down. Knights basketball. Here late in the third quarter. DJ Stickman back in. Work for the last shot. That's Will Kuykendall. Hamilton in the paint. Misses badly. 8-footer. Long heave is short.
Wow.
Out the three, St. Joseph 56. Clovis was 43 on the NFHS network. We are high school.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks. We're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo.
You saying I did it?
Yeah.
We head to the fourth quarter here at Sun Arena in downtown Fresno. The finale of the last quarter here of the final game. 56 for the Knights, 43 for the Golden Eagles. Of course, the Golden Eagles of Clovis West of Fresno. St. Joe's from Santa Maria along the Central Coast. Remember, Oro Grande from the Central Coast had a section final victory, played very well. St. Joe's has played very well. And remember, the schools from the Central Coast wanted to be in the Central section to have a chance to win some championships in sports, instead of being in the southern section.
Right.
So this is their opportunity. They've done well so far. The game's not over.
No, it's not.
Pullback Jay, very short. And Hamilton with another rebound.
Well, I tell you what, I think the first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter, that's going to tell a lot about whether Clovis West can make this last-ditch run here at St. Joseph.
Hamilton had a right idea. He's missed a pass. He had a guy cutting underneath the basket, and he threw it away. Turnovers can be critical, but the other team has to take advantage of it, and that's Clovis West with a small ball approach. Only 43 tonight after 3, but they can get hot. It's their style. Move the ball, pressure D, ball movement. Sanders has been excellent in the second half, Marshall Sanders. Now
Wow.
that's the first bad miss he's had. That was a tough shot. Besides that, he's been excellent. They get out of the way.
He didn't want to foul him, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. He knew it was a lost cause at that point.
Marin can jump. Luis, 2 points for number 2. Three top of the key is missed.
He had a good
Mr.
look at it,
Hamilton
though.
Up high, Mark, for the rebound. Mr. Hamilton.
He's a monster.
Strong, goes up.
Yeah.
Solid. Nice shoulders.
Didn't take too much time off either. He's been in there pretty much the whole game, it seems.
He's a gamer.
I mean, there's been a couple times he's been spelled, but other than that.
It kind of shows you how important rebounding is in basketball. We're kind of enamored with the three-point shots and the little guys and everything. That's cool. But you need a combination of both. And rebounds are so important, offensively and defensively. Limit the other team to one shot, especially when you have the lead.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize what he's doing out there. They just look at the points, but you and I know because we've watched a lot of games. Nice shot again.
Little English on the ball there as it rolls in.
Luis has a couple of baskets here, number 2 for St. Joe's.
17-point lead.
Timeout on the NFHS Network. We are high school. Hey, Mark, is this nervous time for Clovis West? They're down by 17, 6:20 to play in the ball game, fourth quarter.
Well, they're going to have to. I mean, there's no the writing's on the wall. To borrow another cliche, and they're going to have to make some shots here down the stretch, and they're going to have to go down the lane. I mean, they're going to have to go in the paint. They have to, and there they go.
Nice drive on the weave. Can't get a shot off against St. Joe's. Very good defense. Sanders brings it back out.
Nice ball movement. I like it.
Very good weave.
Yeah.
The problem is they missed a shot. And Gusta got the rebound. Hamilton.
Oh, nice transition pass. Oh, blocked.
Luis has a shot blocked.
Wow.
Knocked out of bounds to St. Joe's. Luis Marin went after it. along with a Clovis West player. And they are creating some of the breaks in the game. The Knights. Martinez, number 0, back in. Number 15, Dante Robinson for Clovis West. Sanders has been my guy for Clovis West tonight. And I have 2, of course, for St. Joe's. Nice basket.
Wow. Can't do much about that. I mean, he had him blocked off, and he comes down into the lane with his
Luis
left
has
hand.
had 6 points here in the quarter. 6'6" senior. Very smooth, very long, Luis Marin. So it's been kind of Sanders kind of taking care of the show.
Blocked.
Nice block and basket on the other end.
Good putback.
By Dante Robinson.
Helping out your teammate there.
You know, I like Hamilton and Yesifol for St. Joe's, so they got really 2 guys dominating.
Behind the pass there.
Little Euro step. Come the Golden Eagles.
Yesifu.
And a basket.
Yep.
Rolls in. The guy's been unbelievable in the second half. Marshall Sanders with the basket, Clovis West. And they were out there hustling, but down by 15 with 5:04 left.
Well, you got to like the effort. I mean,
Sanders has been great in the second half of Clovis West. Just driving to the basket, getting steals.
Yeah, they have to.
He's been really marvelous.
5 minutes left.
But if I'm St. Joe's, I'm slowing it up a little bit. I thought some of their shots, they're taking a little bit too quickly in the shot clock. That ball's knocked away from behind.
Yeah,
you don't want to get careless with the basketball. You want to still stay sharp. You don't have it won yet. It's still basketball.
That's true.
Stay sharp.
But I would definitely, take my time and try to find the best shot available.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to put on any type of, random
Luis.
hurried shot.
Pull back Jay.
There you go. Oh.
Just missed. From the Golden Eagles down by 15 points. 4:30 plus. Pull up Jay.
Nope.
A miss. Martinez.
Good
Nice rebound though.
Flying out of the air there.
Oh, well, behind the back pass, when you're down by 15, you throw it away? I mean, come on. The guy wasn't open. I need some mustard here, man. I need some mustard. What would Chick Hearn say to that?
I don't know.
You're down by 15. I understand you're trying to hit a guy going to the rack, but he was covered. You throw it behind your back, you throw it away.
Getting too cute.
Yeah, but you can't get cute. You're down by 15.
I know.
It's like,
that's what happens when you are too cute.
If Craig Campbell was coaching, he'd be on the bench, I can guarantee you. And somebody else replace him. Let him think about it for 20 seconds, bring him back in. We're not the Globetrotters here. Do the simple things well.
There's no Curly Neal out there?
Yep. Oh, missed a shot. Clovis West. Will they try a 3? No. Strong drive, up and high, but a foul against St. Joe's.
Is it on
A couple of
Yesifu?
foul shots. No, that's Hamilton, I think. I don't know if they call a foul on. Look, it's on Hamilton. Second person foul on Caden Hamilton. I'm going to try to go up and under. 4:02 left in the ball game. 15-point lead for St. Joseph's over Clovis West. This has not really been a tight game like I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought it would be a lot closer. Well, after that first quarter, it was tied at 14. And then St. Joseph started putting together a run in the second quarter, and it's been pretty much St. Joseph most of the way so far.
Nice free throw by number 4, DJ Stickman. 1 out of 2, though, down by 14. Pressure on the backcourt. Luis Marin, number 2, is a good ball handler. 8 points at game 6 here in the second half. Very long. They have players that are long on their team. Yosifu misses the 3. Kind of faked out the defender. A foul on the backcourt. No, Mensah with the foul, number 21 for St. Joseph's. His first personal foul, 3:41 left. 62-48. What's going on there?
What happened?
He almost fell down, but they retrieved it.
Strange.
It was. Here's the guy that's been top player for them, Sanders. Look at that move. And a roll.
Nice
man,
finish there at
good,
the basket.
Man. He's looked really good in the second half.
Kind of froze the defenders there as he was making that move.
That kid's a player, man. Athleticism.
Wow. First I thought it was a travel, but not this time.
Yeah, that was third personal foul. Jackson Young for Clovis West. Darian Mensah, the free throw line, shooting 2, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it's 2. So 17 fouls against Clovis West, 6 against the Knights of Santa Maria. 3:14 left in the ball game. And we have 4 of the players for St. Joseph's in the backcourt. Got it. Made them both. What you want to do, Mensah? 6'3" senior. Timeout. 14-point lead for the Knights over the Golden Eagles on the NFHS Network. We are high school. .314 left in the ball game here from Sun Arena in downtown Fresno. The finale. 2 days of the Central Section Basketball Finals. This is Boys Division 1, the ultimate. St. Joseph's, the Knights 64, Clovis West Golden Eagles 50. The Clovis West girls won the D1 title over Clovis, and the boys are losing by 14. A very solid game for St. Joe's so far with 3:14 left, leading by 14. I'm surprised that either team will win by 14 in this game. I thought it'd be close. Of course, I was surprised by Sierra losing by 20 points
that was a big surprise.
The other games really surprised me that much. I knew about some of the teams, but not a lot of them I did know.
Yeah, I was looking at this game before looking at their teams before the game, and everybody knows about Clovis West around here and what their reputation is, and deservedly so. I mean, they're the number 1 seed, but I was looking over St. Joseph's stats. That's why I said before the game, it's like, they haven't lost in the league in 2 years, and they're 25-6 this year. Last year, they're 27-4.
And both teams play a very strong schedule outside of the league. These teams are in tournaments in Florida, Texas, things like that, a big time.
Yeah.
You check out their roster. Both the teams have played some teams out of state, a lot of them. They have great support. I guess they pay for that travel. And this guy has just put on the court Marshall Sanders. I have him with unofficially 22 points. 22 points, Marshall Sanders.
Yeah, he's done good.
For a lot of the points in the second half. Number 3 for Clovis West. 3 minutes plus to play in the ball game. 12-point lead for the Knights. He's played like a star. I'm not sure of how many points he averages, but tonight's
nice
been great.
Drive there.
Luis Marin foul going to the rack. From the right side. Now, he has been strong in the second half.
He really has. I like that drive, too. That was, he just kind of like motored in there. He had like 2 defenders on him, and somehow he got the shot up. Didn't make it, but,
I have Yusufo with 16 points. Not a big scoring game for him, and he has help from other people. Not that he's missed that many shots, but hasn't really looked to shoot that much, only 16. Marin's been solid, so Marin has contributed. Of course, Hamilton, so it's a team victory so far, winning 14 points for St. Joseph's.
Yeah, we just passed the 3-minute mark here, so time's a wasting here for Clovis West.
12 points for Marin.
Top of 3. Oh, good look at it, too.
Couldn't quite connect. Rebound again, Mr. Hamilton.
Wow.
Another board.
Here we go on another fast break. Great pass.
And a layup.
And no transition defense there at the basket.
Mensah for the baskets. 16-point lead. Long 3 is good. Timeout on the court on NFHS Network. We are high school. Well, Mark, we're coming to the conclusion of a long 2 days here at Sun Arena, Fresno. 13-point win for the Knights, all the Golden Eagles, Sun Arena. And sometimes it seems like it goes by very quickly with 2 days, but then you feel it afterwards.
Yeah, I feel it right now.
I have for the last hour.
But, it's been a lot of fun. And
yes.
And, we weren't here for like 3 years because of the pandemic mainly. And I'm glad we're back. We're back together.
Back together again. Look at that play in the back court. Look at the pressure by Clovis West.
Wow, they're all over him like hungry wolves.
Yeah, if they get hungry. We'll keep it here. Luis Marin in the back court for St. Joseph's. And the referees say, let's not allow it to get out of hand here. There's a lot of intensity. I mean, Clovis West down by 13. They're getting desperate here, so you've got to keep it cool as players. Especially when the guys on the on the court and guys are grabbing for the ball. They've done a good job, the referees, throughout the 2 days, keeping things under control.
Yeah, there hasn't really been any skirmishes really or anything, which is good. I mean, you always want to see that, especially at the high school level. And sportsmanship starts.
Aren't you a hockey guy, though?
I like hockey, sure.
You like the skirmishes on hockey?
Well, yeah, but, that's a little different kind of game, It's just I think it's part of the American game. You don't really see that internationally, though.
It's a very physical game, hockey, National Hockey League. Under 2:20 to play in the ball game. St. Joe's with the lead. Yosifo. He is stripped and fouled.
Well, they don't like the call here.
Remember, the fans were looking behind the play. He was stripped from the front and probably hit him across the hand. They're seeing the same vantage point as you and I are.
You know what they ought to have?
Not from the other end.
They ought to have instant replay in the arena.
And why not?
They should.
I love it.
It's the way of the new world.
The way of the new world.
They got it in tennis. They have it in baseball.
Yeah.
I mean, they got it in football. The
games will be about an hour longer then.
Speaking of baseball, they got they're going to have a new clock this year. You knew about that, right?
Yes.
That's going to be interesting. Bigger bases.
He also missed both of them. Back-to-back free throws. 3-pointer top of the key is short. Rebound Clovis West. Nice feed.
Wow.
Sanders goes up and is knocked out of bounds.
Clean
Marcus
block,
Sanders
too.
flying through the air. Flying to soar like a golden eagle.
Faster than a speeding locomotive.
He wasn't fast enough, that's for sure.
More powerful.
But he's been really outstanding in the second half. He has stood out for Clovis West. I really like the way he's played. Will is stepped up.
Whoa.
Long from Mrs. Battle out to the right. Yeah, they're in desperation mode. Marin to the front court. To Hamilton.
Loose ball.
Mensah loses it. Clovis West. 1:30 left in the game. Look at excellent defense. 3-on-3 to the basket. Good. St. Joe's.
And that's the first dagger, I think, of the night here.
The dagger. The dagger. Martinez misses. Yesville has it for St. Joseph's in the backcourt. Start dimming the lights.
The party's over.
Man is open on the far side. Well, Clovis was fouled. Just let it go. They fouled. Okay. I answered my own question. Martinez fouled from behind. On orders from Vance Wahlberg. Now, Wahlberg won Open Division last year, right? And he got beat in the state.
Yeah, that's right.
I like the way you said that. You go, yeah, that's right. That was cool.
It's cool, man.
It's like a jazz announcer.
Not the energy station.
Yeah. That was in the morning,
Energy
man.
FM.
That was like 7:15 in the morning. Like he was
Six
asleep.
monster drinks right now. That's why it's Energy FM.
But I'm talking about 7:15 in the morning. Energy FM. Nice 3 on the other end. That's Jackson Young with a 3. Got a nice game, 12 points for Young. I mean, you advertise yourself as Energy FM. You have a morning show. You expect all the guys to be acting like they're falling off bed or something like that.
You sound like a zoo or something.
Yeah. They're like, it's not time to listen to your voice and try to sound cool. Now, if you want to do a jazz show like I used to do from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., different story. Got the shades on, track lighting.
The shades on.
And talk about Al Dro coming up next here on the Jazz Authority.
The Jazz Authority, really?
I mean, that's a different style, genre.
Yeah.
Are you playing blues?
Oh, I love blues. Yeah, I love blues.
So you get into the genres,
I
and
regret
you announce,
not seeing B.B. King. That's
and you announce in correlation to the kind of music you're playing. Man, they had put this one away.
Yeah.
Marin, big-time game. 14 points, St. Joseph's. Another 3 is off the mark. Jackson Young kicks it back out. Martinez, high arch, short. Rebound, Caden Hamilton, out of bounds to Clovis West.
That's officially garbage time here.
It is garbage time.
But, both of these teams, they should be very proud of themselves. St. Joseph comes in here and upends Clovis West in their own backyard, and you got to hand it to them.
They played an excellent game.
They really did from the get-go. I mean, there was no letdown in this game for the Knights, and they truly deserve this title.
Mike's question is, are you proud of yourself? St. Joe's improves to 26-6. Clovis West falls to 29-3. I think both are headed to the state playoffs. 74-58 win for St. Joseph's of Santa Maria, the Knights, over the Golden Eagles of Clovis West. In the CIF Central Section Division I boys basketball final from Selma Reed and Fresno, the Knights are jumping around. How can they do that? They're in gear.
Was that you this morning? Earlier dancing around? Is that you?
I danced like that last week. But really a fine victory for St. Joseph's. Talked about the fact Julius Price had 6. I thought Marin was really strong in the second half with 12 points. 6 for Darren Mensah. Yesifol didn't have a big game for him, 16 points, but he was efficient. And Caden Hamilton, double digits in rebounds, and he had at least 10 points, big number 35. And the guy that stood out for Clovis West was Marshall Sanders. I had him at 22 points, number 3, most of them coming in the second half as they lose. Last year they won the Open Division. This year lose to St. Joseph's, a quality team on the rise with some excellent athletes.
Yeah, I think they're going to do well in the regional playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if they go to state and they have that good of a team, especially with that height. And, Caden Hamilton, he's probably the MVP of this game, probably.
Right on. Well, 74-58 victory for the Knights over the Golden Eagles, and it's been fun the last 2 days here at Selma Arena in Fresno. At one time we said all roads lead to Selma. Now it's going to say all roads lead away from Selma. Because for a while it's going to be over with after they do the handshakes and the plaques and things like that. But special thanks to Jolene McAllister, our producer. She's been here for 2 days, 20 hours a day. And a video guy, Matt Merritt, I got to say that. And Mr. Mark Espinoza. Yes. I'm Mark Heffernan. Thanks for watching the last 2 days. We appreciate it. Send us emails or texts or whatever like that and tell us how much you love our broadcasting, right? I'm Mark Heffernan. Take care. Have a great weekend and good night from Selma Arena in downtown Fresno.